it is. Here it is. Good morning. Trying to get myself together here this morning. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, there we go. 111 likes. Love it. Grand rising. How's everyone feeling this morning? How's it going? How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? I gotta get myself situated this morning. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. Tiara musuk untuk arianta ishk untuk akisia. Tus untuk ashk antakai. Hello, Grand Rising. Welcome in. Better today, big energy today, gratitude rising, sunny new day. It's the best day of our lives. Yes, Erica. I love that so much. Energy is weird up and down on a daily basis. Yes. Erica, I love that you said that because that's something I'm actually going to talk about in tomorrow's video that comes out about 5 things that I live by. And one of the concepts is childlike wonder and like waking up every single day being like, this is the best day ever because it's a day I haven't experienced yet. And just allowing yourself to experience the bliss in every day. But yes, there is a lot of weird ups and downs. Like yesterday, oh my gosh, I had some really, really strong healings that I did, some really strong sessions with clients. And I mean, there were some personal things that was kind of happening in those. And after, I was just angry. I was angry. I was upset. I was frustrated. And it was like a really interesting feeling to feel, but I'm very grateful that I like did some yoga, did some Tai Chi, got that energy out. I'm just so grateful that my body naturally knows how to release the toxins of anger and some things of trauma and just letting things go. I'm really grateful that I've kind of really learned how to do that. Brandy Bows, my son says, every day we do something and go somewhere. This is the best day ever, mama. Oh, that's so cute. That's so adorable. Are you kidding? That's so cute. I love kids. And I love that we always have that inner child inside of us. Yes, I agree, Erica. There's lots of beautiful messages in that. I'm really, really excited for tomorrow's video. So you guys stay tuned. So tomorrow we have that 5 things that I live by. And then I'm going to post on Valentine's Day a Valentine's Day healing because I love doing the Healing the Holidays series that I have going. Yes, the body remembers routine. Yeah. And literally, if I don't exercise, if I don't work out in a day, my body I won't go to sleep and I'll be in a lot of pain. So if you guys are experiencing a lot of pain, good morning. Yeah, I definitely, it's, you know, when working with clients, you know, it's, okay, so I guess the situation was like, someone's spirit team was really aggressive to the client that I had, and it was just really interesting to almost have to like share the message of like the spirit team yelling at this client, and I had to be the one that was like giving that. And so like I felt frustrated because the spirit team was frustrated at that client for not listening or not respecting themselves enough, and I had to carry that. And so it was really good that, you know, I do this for a living, so I know how to let go of that stuff. But it was just definitely very fascinating to feel that. And it was funny because it was a couple of the sessions where there was, I don't know if yesterday's, the collective was just like the spirit teams were just much more strong, or if it was just the way that I was tuning in with people's energy. But there was a very deep strength yesterday, and kind of discipline is kind of what I felt, discipline from the spirit teams. And so like feeling that was very, very interesting to navigate. Mm-hmm. Such a cool job, I know. It really is. I get to yell at people. Do better. No, I'm just kidding. I get to encourage, but it is the coolest job in the world. It's the coolest job in the world. I love what I do so, so much. Right? If people aren't doing the work, they're going to get frustrated right now. Yeah, and it's beyond that. Sometimes it's when people already know what they need to do, but they're looking for someone else to tell them what to do. And then the spirit team comes in and says, baby, we've told you, and we've been telling you. You already know what to do. Stop trying to find validation. And it's funny because it's me being like, you don't need me. You don't need me as a healer, as someone in your life right now. Just do. Just be. And so it's funny because it's like an anti-business model of like, stop coming. Like, calm down on these sessions. You don't need to be here. So it is really, it's very fascinating how spirit works. It's quite humorous, actually. It's very humorous. I just have to laugh and move on. Hey. Thank you, Vanessa. I have a nephew and a sister-in-law that offended me, and it bothers me. How can I get them out of my field? You know, I like to, again, I always like to do visualization techniques. So visualizing, first of all, what came up, what triggered you, and acknowledging, okay, why is this triggering me? Is there a mirrored reflection here? Is there something inside of me that I'm not addressing that came out through them? Is this something in my reality that I can do some work on? Or you know what? So that's the first thing that I'd suggest you do, is self-reflect on why that triggered you, and if there's something that you can do to be better. And then the second thing I would suggest you do is visualize those, the energy or the color or the frustration of those people, and feel them in your aura, and then just simply let them go back to those people, going back to your nephew, going back to your sister-in-law, and just send it back. Say, this is not mine to hold. This is theirs to hold. And when you hold on to that frustration, you're not allowing them to fully work through what it is that they're dealing with, if that makes sense. So just send it back. Say, it's not my issue. It's not, I don't need to deal with this. But again, if you do need to deal with it, take that accountability, take that responsibility of what might be going on in here. Let me check over here. Hello. Thank you. I love your Dollar Tree earrings. Why do you say things like that? I just don't get it. Sue, do you also speak about insecurities and security issues with career? Insecurity issues with career. It has to do with worth, and it has to do with value. And this is something that the collective consciousness is dealing with a lot right now, is understanding how to respect self and to respect our own level of value. So this has to be some deep inner work that you do. It's not something that's going to happen outside of you. It's not that changing a career might automatically release insecurity. What happens is you have to believe that you are worthy of being at that job. You are worthy of receiving good relationships in that job. You have to see that here first inside of you. That's what I'll suggest for that. All right, let's talk about the words of the day today, because last time I came on live, it took me like the whole session to get the words out. So The words today are actually very, very interesting. A lot of them I haven't had for words of the day at all. So the first one is emulate, emulate, enthusiasm, drive, speculate, shed, inner counsel, delicacy, faith, freestyle, exposure, and chartreuse. Chartreuse, color of the day. So some really interesting, and it's a very dynamic or very spread out energy today. There's lots of different things. So, and on one side, you might be really in this enthusiasm or this drive, emulating lots of excitement out of you. That can be one part of your day or for the whole day. And then the other side could also be shedding and feeling that the delicacy of you coming into something new, holding lots of faith as you're moving into a new phase. Things can feel a little bit weird. I love the word freestyle here though. Freestyle, allowing you to be super free and allowing your own style on things, your own way of doing things. But also like free drawing or free dancing. I mean, freestyle and swim is a whole way of swimming. So there's a lot of energy here, and I also just love chartreuse. I love the word, I love the color, I love the energy. So that's the color of the day. And then exposure is also here. So a lot of exposing collectively is happening. And so we're shedding the old exposure, we're shedding what is coming forward, and we are really connecting with that inner counsel to find peace and faith. I thought it was very interesting the word speculate as well. I think it's kind of similar to that word observe, of like not needing to attach or take things so personally right now. And I think a lot of us are learning to let go of these personal triggers, because we also know that when we are triggered by something, sometimes it's not intended for us, if that makes sense. Sometimes we can simply just let it go. Holding the trigger in the moment, being like, okay, I'm triggered, I'm acknowledging it, and I'm going to work on the thing that I'm triggered by, but I'm going to move on. I'm not going to harbor that anger, I'm not going to harbor that trigger. I'm just going to acknowledge it, let it go, not take it so personally, and trust that it is in my path for a reason. So all of that stuff is coming forward. Again, let me list off the words of the day just to allow you to soak it all in. Emulate, enthusiasm, drive, speculate, shed, inner counsel, delicacy, faith, freestyle, exposure, and chartreuse. Chartreuse. This is the last week of the shedding. How are you guys feeling as we are shedding? We are less than a week away from the year of the horse, the new moon eclipse, all of this beautiful energy. We are super close also to Valentine's Day, which is going to be a beautiful opening to our heart, an opening to unconditional love. What I talked about in my February energy update, this ooey gooey love that allows us to connect with past relationships in our life potentially, or new relationships in our life, in a way that is much more filled with grace and forgiveness. That's something that we've been talking about a lot in this month of February. Grace and forgiveness is being really gifted deeper through the collective and through us, because we are the living examples of Christ, is what I'm feeling, right? So that's the energy that is coming forward a lot in February, really opening our hearts to deeper love and being open. A lot of times when we get into relationships, we get a little hard shelled. We're like, oh, let me guard my heart, is a thing that is often said in communities. Guard my heart. And right now we're actually being called to let go of that guard a little bit. Trust that the things in your life are meant to come for you. And when we guard ourselves from experiences, we're limiting ourselves to the emotional experiences that we can learn from it, whether it's good or bad, because good and bad things are all in alignment with our highest divinity. It's the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows, that constantly keep us growing, the ascension and the descension that we're experiencing every single day. I think the snake and move. Yes. What date does the snake end? It ends, I mean, we're going into the year of the horse on the 17th. That is the new moon eclipse. That's also the Lunar New Year. Is that what it's called? The Chinese New Year? I think it's also called the Lunar New Year. I think it's the same thing. So those are all happening on the 17th. It's like bam, wham, bam, bam. We're going to feel it big time with that eclipse as well, really coming in. I'm not sure what the eclipse is in. If anyone knows, like, what the new moon... Give me a second. Let me actually just look it up. I also love that this eclipse is also known to be the Ring of Fire eclipse, because it looks just like fire all around the new moon. Let's see. What sign in? Aquarius. Wait, does that make sense? Is it Aquarius? Because it's already Aquarius season. This is a double Aquarius. Oh, and wait. I think double Aquarius. That's a lot of beautiful Aquarius energy as we're shifting into more innovation, community, forward change, higher thinking. Lots of good stuff in this Aquarius new moon. Let me know if I'm wrong, though. Shedding the final skin. I like how you said it that way. Shedding the final skin we are. It's very Yoda. Okay. Connecting back in with the collective. Again, if anyone wants to get onto my list today, my list is open if you are interested. For sure. I asked you about my dreams and had another question. Is it okay? Absolutely. Lots in the heart that they're already preparing for. So as we're kind of getting closer to that new moon or to the year of the horse, you might also start to feel differences in your heart. Actually, it might be even closer to Valentine's Day. Both of those things, Valentine's Day, oh, there's so much stuff going on. Because then the day before Valentine's Day, we have Saturn going into Aries, which is an interesting energy. This reminds me of kind of what we went through going into 2026. There was the winter solstice, and we had so many of these different astrological things that took place, and then all of it happened as we tuned into 2026. This is very similar energy. It's as if that time when we tuned into 2026 was like the preparatory time for what we're going into now, and it's very similar with all of these astrological things that are aligning right near this time. For some reason, they just want a lot of sound today. They're like, it doesn't need to be understood logically. Sometimes that just gets you more stuck in your mind or stuck in the old way of living. Sometimes simply feeling can be more impactful. Thank you for the gifts, Erica. I appreciate it. Grand Rising over on YouTube. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you to all of you here on TikTok. It's very fascinating that Wednesdays tends to be the day that not as many people come to these lives, which is totally okay. Honestly, very grateful for it. It's just kind of fascinating the way that the energetic structure is. Ooh. You're very berry. I love that. So something I also want to talk about, collective, is something I've kind of talked about briefly before, is not wanting to consume a lot of information right now, and consistently remembering that you do have all of the information that you need in your body, that you don't even need to be here now. Sometimes these places can be fun and validating, but you really don't need to be here. You have all of that wisdom inside of you. And when we're constantly looking for more information or more validation or more tarot readings or more channeled messages or more information about the changes in the quantum universe, changes in the solar flare activity, sometimes what we're doing is just clouding or cluttering our energetic stamina, is what I'm hearing. We're clouding our energetic blueprint, is kind of what I'm hearing as well, with so much information. And as we're already energetically moving through a lot right now, reducing that stimulation can be really, really helpful and beneficial for your energetic body through this transition. And something again that I've been talking about is really focusing on who you want to be as a person, as a thought leader, as a healer in this world, as a light worker, whatever you identify yourself as. What is that you want to become? Because all of you guys here, you're called here for a reason, to step up in some way energetically into a place of energetic leadership. You wouldn't be here if you weren't. Okay, so that's the energy that I'm feeling towards the collective, is what is it that you want to do in the universe energetically. It could be just through grid work, astral connection. It could be even just in your dream world. It doesn't have to be physical. But some of you guys might also be called into something physical, starting doing circles or bonfires with people, connecting with more ceremony, doing cacao ceremonies, connecting with the land more, bringing other people into your space, into your community, bringing just having people over for dinner in reverence with one another. That's what we're kind of coming back to here energetically. As we're coming back into the divine matrix, we're needing to remember what it is like to hold reverence daily with others, and creating a cultural movement of reverence, I think, is going to be really important. And again, check out my video tomorrow, because I'm going to be talking about this as well. Lots of good content over there tomorrow on YouTube. But yeah, this is something that we're really, really called into right now, is creating ceremony daily, creating ritual daily. And the things that I like to do is every time that I end a shower, I'm going to physically anoint my body. And I do that with sacred oils, and with intention. And I self-anoint and I connect. And with those showers and those baths, that's self-baptism, continuing to release out the day and coming into a new version of me, self-anointing, holding reverence for my body as the temple. When I'm eating food, making sure I'm praying, or while I'm eating the food, holding reverence for every single place that food has been, and reverence to the seed of life that is existing in my mouth as it's going through my digestive system, as I am also a seed of life, right? Holding deep reverence for reality and for this existence is going to be very, very beneficial for the world moving forward. Especially because in this year of 2026, we still are going to have some chaotic experiences. We still are allowing parts of the exposure to come forward. We're going to be building the foundation of our truth. And when building a foundation of our truth, there's new challenges that come up. There's uncomfortable things that come up to say, do you really want this as your foundation? And there might be a little bit of tests, but keep going. Keep doing what you know you are called to do. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome in. See, yeah, they really are wanting to send like lots of these angelic frequencies. Excellent. I'll make sure to look at those messages. Beautiful soul. You know, I'm thinking about it, Luna. I'm thinking about it. I didn't specifically set it for a collective session, but it feels like that might be honestly the best route energetically, because I want to take care of you guys too. Like, I don't want to be feeding you too much of these strong activations and you're coming on here and you're learning all of these. This is why I did the every other day thing, so that you guys are able to integrate better. But since there's so much going on, I don't know, we'll see. That feels best for real today. Yeah, I agree. And I'm constantly working through reframing what abundance looks like for me. And abundance looks like peace. Abundance looks like enjoyment with community, not needing to always work, if you will, but just enjoying one another. So yeah, maybe we'll make today a collective. And it's really beautiful to step into abundance, because I mean, I feel like I have been experiencing abundance a lot. Yeah, that's it. It's a mentality. It really is. It's a mentality. Because for me personally, abundance, I don't need a lot to be abundant. I don't need $1 million yet. Maybe someday that's my expectation of abundance. But I think when I don't need a lot, abundance is so much more accessible. For sure, I'll message you after this live. Yeah, I can't go on there now to go check out the message. It will come. It is already here. That's the thing. Abundance is already here. I already feel it. Okay, excellent. It's already existing inside of me. It's not that it will come at some point. It's present, very present. And I'm very grateful for that. Because I think sometimes when I'm like, abundance will come later down the line, I just keep myself constantly limited to the current reality. I'm constantly just in this space of waiting. And that's what happened this summer, because I really wanted to leave. I really wanted to leave this place, and I was getting frustrated by being here. And all I was thinking about was leaving. And I wasn't thinking about being present. And so Spirit really did sit me down and was like, you're gonna stay here as long as I ask you to. And I'm like, okay, sounds good. So that's kind of what I have been learning. And so since I'm not on the road yet, and that's because I have been really holding this space of patience, because I also feel like I'm meant to be here with my parents right now. I'm meant to be connecting with them and their spiritual growth and where they're going at in life. And I just know that I'm meant to be here, and that in itself is abundance. That ability to be heard is abundance. The ability to allow my parents to see me in this light is abundance. I'm not looking for any certain money, number, or value. I'm looking for experiences that are heart openers. I'm looking for emotional changes in my life that are brilliant. that are beautiful. That in itself is abundance. And when I can appreciate and hold gratitude to those emotional changes, the finances just come. Like, I'll look into my bank account and it's like, I know I didn't make money this week, but there it is. It's there. So I'm really grateful for angel numbers. First of all, I'm really grateful for angel numbers. Like, when I'm paying myself, because I'm my CEO, but when I pay myself, I love to pay myself in angel numbers as well, because it just feels fun and festive. But yeah, I love the energy of abundance, and I love that most of the collective right now is also learning what that looks like to be abundant. And one thing that I like to do a lot is visualize the future that I want, and visualize also a stream of light connecting that vision to me, and seeing the path. Not needing to know all of the little steps there, but seeing the path and seeing that it's accessible. That can be a really helpful tool. And I've done that many times, and I have seen the miracles take place in my reality. And it's just amazing. It's amazing. It's mind blowing. Like, don't expect bigger, but believe in bigger. I pay all my bills with ones. Yes. 11s. Your music is beautiful too. Thank you. That's you with the Ireland. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love that so many of us are experiencing abundance. I try to prepare myself for low tides and winters, pay attention to seasons. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I've been feeling that a lot. And that's why the word grace. I've been giving myself a lot of grace, because maybe in this part of my life, I'm not receiving as much financial money, but I am receiving the abundance of what rest is. I'm receiving the abundance of teaching rest as well, to myself, to my family, to you guys in some ways. There is so much abundance in rest, in not needing to do anything, in simply sitting in silence. It's wild. And it's something I've been learning a lot, and slowing down and not needing to always be everything for everyone, but just being what you need for you. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of work with silence, the sound of silence. I think that's going to be another video that I post soon, especially when coming into the year of the horses is going to be something we need to practice deeply, is the sound of silence. I am nervous about how to react to abundance. I want to treat it well and not overwhelming. That makes a lot of sense. And that's a lot of times what can limit us into not experiencing abundance, because we have this fear of, like, can I handle it? Am I okay to handle all of this abundance? What's going to happen? What are all the taxes I have to pay? There's so much that we think about. And Spirit's like, don't think about the little things. Think about the feeling. What is the feeling that you receive? And if when you're feeling abundance, and again you're still feeling this stress, that's going to be the experience of abundance for you. So allow yourself to change energetically what that feeling is. And moreover, notice what experiences you're able to embark on with these levels of abundance. Because that for me has always been my focal point. It's not about the money, it's not about the number, it's not about how much I can prove to others that I have abundance. It's about how can I lead by example and show that abundance is possible to anyone. Because this lifestyle, for me personally, to live my life as an energy healer online is a very radical thing. It's not something a lot of people are going to do. And it's a huge step of faith every single day that I trust. I just trust. I have to trust. And for me to be at the level that I'm at, to do all of the things that I want to do, to even have a van to go travel the world, that is the abundance. It might not be as much money as other people have that they would qualify as abundance, but it's what I need, right? Anyways, I think I went on a little side tangent there. But connecting back into fear around money, what I also like to do is visualize I guess maybe this doesn't go along the same lines, but for anyone else in here, if you feel like you don't have enough space in your body to receive more money, it's not going to give you more money. So I like to visualize like a bigger container. So say like I had a little, piggy bank that is now filled up with abundance, but I want more because I know that I'm deserving of more. So I'm going to change that up into like a huge treasure chest. And now I have more space for abundance to come in. There's more space for me. And again, when we're thinking about abundance from that piggy bank perspective and we're bringing in more abundance, we're like, ooh, this is kind of tight. There's not enough room. This makes me a little bit uncomfortable energetically. I don't know how I'm going to be able to handle this. But when you can open up that imagery, when you can accept that you are worthy of more, the money, the abundance wants to be experienced in you. That's something I think also with the fear, money wants to be experienced by good people. Money wants to be experienced in the hands of the divine. Money wants to be filtered and cleansed by those who are worthy of it. So understand that when you respect yourself enough to know that you are worthy of receiving abundance and worthy of receiving money, it wants to come to you. And it wants to come to you easily, not with burden attached to it. But I think what I've always talked about is I believe that we are called to be cleansers of money, to heal the money in the world, to reduce and release the old fears around money through receiving it and saying, I no longer attach to that energy around money. I let that go so that money now just feels like abundance. It just feels easy. It's just accessible to me at all times. It's magnetized to me. I don't know if that makes sense. Abundance is our natural state. Excellent, you sent in. Beautiful. Yeah, I didn't close off the list because I had this feeling that someone was going to send it. May result in limiting beliefs. February. Yeah. Money needs me to flow, yeah. I don't know if February, I don't think February is spelled like that. I think there's an R in there. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's go into Jody's. Jody has been a beautiful teacher of abundance to me. I have learned a lot from her and her ability to just overflow with abundance and share it with the world. She's taught me a lot just by being. Oh my gosh, you're crazy. As I speak. Girl. Jody. Ay. Lydia is so money. I love that. You're so cute. You're so sweet. All right, let's do it. A little tarot and Reiki session. We don't do tarot and Reiki too often on this channel, so I'm excited to see what comes up. Ooh, Spirit, be very gracious with these messages. Spirit sometimes gives me a little tough time when I'm using cards because they're like, you already see these in your mind's eye. And I'm like, I know I do, but sometimes I like the exterior validation. It's a helpful tool. Spirit's like, yeah. All right, let me get my energy ready and then we'll get started, love. What a sweetheart. I appreciate you, Jody. You were going through that myself last night. Yeah. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Sorry, Spirit's being funny. All right, let's get into it. Jody put a heart in the chat when you were ready. I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful. So much love in my heart. Good. And gratefulness is abundance. It's the same currency. Put a hand in your heart, put a hand in your belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. Oh, girl, I have so much love in my heart for you. Wowza. Wow, I just have to show the visions that I'm sharing right now. You have the hugest angel wings on your back right now. The hugest. You're embodying this guide to me. And I feel like in some ways, you, like what they're showing you as is like, in some way, not like a mother figure, but this motherly guide that has been called. You obviously, we're aligned for a reason, but you've been called into this earth to support me. And I'm seeing you like as the higher angelic version and as that beautiful, almost like Sophia energy that is now really embodied in this beautiful earth angel. And the way that you're showing up in the world is just simply beautiful. And I don't know, like I'm seeing both of us, and weird that I thought I had glasses there for a second. I see my wings are rainbow, like they're very iridescent, or they have like a lot of that beautiful rainbow coloring, and yours are, they're actually bigger than mine, and they're huge, and they're just this white, really strong, powerful, angelic wings. And like I see your wings kind of wrapping your wings around mine, which is just such a beautiful gift. Like it's such a gift in my life to feel this level of support. And again, I don't feel this very often in sessions, but just, oh, I just feel so loved. Like I feel like I'm the one getting the healing here, which is really beautiful. And I think it just shows like that energetic dynamic, and it makes a lot more sense for me, you know, how influenced I am by your energy, because you've literally been called on this planet to, like, in some way energetically watch after me. which is really, really beautiful. And in the same way, I'm here to do that back to you. But in a lot of ways, it's mainly just me reflecting back to you who you are. And yeah, just so beautiful. Oh, it's just so good. I wish you could see all of it. And maybe you are seeing more of that. I'm going to open up more of your third eye here real quick before we go into some of those deeper messages here. Oh, it's really beautiful. And they're showing both of us like ice skating together. There's something so beautiful about ice skating. It's so free. It's so beautiful. There's such elegance, such, I don't know what the other words are. Elegance, freedom, beauty, all of that. And just feeling that energy here. So allow your energy to just feel that circulating in and through you and around you. Just feel that divine bliss that is coming in, the appreciation from the higher team. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm feeling so much energy. I'm feeling the higher team like funneling you with all of this love and support because they do cherish me a lot. The higher team, the higher guides cherish me as a person. And so for you to also cherish me in the way that you do, they're just funneling you with so much bliss and so much love and so much support. Whew. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Beautiful vision to start off. We're gonna go into the Starseed Oracle deck. Oh, there's so much good energy here. Woo, girl. So much excitement in the world. I really feel your support is foundational. They're showing me like the founders of the country, and they're showing like that's a part of what your energy is. You're like a sponsor to the foundation of the new earth. You're here to create that energetic support, and it's really necessary. It's really, really needed. They're showing me waves now, like the ocean, and they're showing me a horse riding. There's so much freedom. Even just through this connection, there's so much freedom. Whoo, so many angels. Whoa, it's strong, girl. Whew. It's also beautiful to have other people in this collective see the energy that we often will hold together. The first card that comes up, Jody, is Star Family. What have we been talking about this whole time? Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. This is crazy. Oh, beautiful. Support Star Family, everything that we just connected with. Ooh. So much gratitude. Gratitude is abundance. Gratefulness, bliss. Embracing enjoyment is abundance. And I'm hearing Spirit has supported you for a long time on purpose. Spirit has made sure that you've been foundationally supported, and in a lot of ways you're here to help foundationally support other people, not just me, but I think there is a impact that is through me. Like I'm feeling like your support goes through me, and there's like this ripple, and it goes out to everyone. Ooh, it's strong, girl. So much love. So much love here. Let's see what else wants to come in. Anything else, Spirit, out of this deck? So, Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, look a little bit deeper. And we have these pyramids. So I'm feeling also like mystery school energy. Star Ancestors, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, look a little bit deeper, and then we'll go even deeper to this. And then the other card is Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And I think when we first started working together, that was a concept that I really wanted you to feel and understand, that everything that you need is already inside of you. Star Ancestors, Star Ancestors. So Star Family, Star Ancestors, and Child of the Cosmos. I do feel like there's something in Egypt for you. I don't know if you're looking to go on an Egypt retreat, but I do feel like that could be pretty beneficial for you energetically to connect back to your ancestry, because again, when I'm feeling into your field right now, it's very, very strong. I can tell that you have been doing a lot of meditation, a lot of silence, a lot of connection to your own divine bliss. And I am feeling specifically Sophia, the cosmic mother. I'm feeling her very strong in your field as being a huge role model to your life. Let's go into the tarot and see if anything else comes up. So, is your lineup open? Yes. If you want to go to my link in bio, you can. I'm only going to do probably 2 more sessions today. I won't do too much today. Wednesdays seem to be a little bit chiller energetically. So if that's something you're interested in, go check that out. Spirit, what does Jody need to know today? Anything specific? There is a healing that is happening with old relationships or old energies towards conflict. It could even be within family conflict, within relationships even. Something about a healing taking place where someone is almost going to understand you more, and they're going to respect your journey more. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. And on top of that, then bringing in more community and celebration in with that. Being with others that are like-minded is very important, as well as you are moving through this heart healing. As we're talking about Valentine's Day being a heart opener, that's really what I'm feeling here. This heart opener, it's as if like a lot of deep forgiveness is coming in through your field of places where there used to be conflict, where you might have accidentally been just harboring a little frustration, like, oh, this person doesn't understand me, and it shows, and I'm a little bit frustrated by that. Like, why aren't they giving more effort to understand me? Or I don't know if that fully aligns or makes sense, but you know, a kind of similar concept there. I am also feeling something with your kids. I don't know what that would be. So, something physical. People not understanding how you're able to be connected the way that you are. And there's in some ways like a little bit of like, not jealousy, but they're kind of like, what are you doing, or why are you acting like that? That's going to also be coming to the surface in their own lives. Not necessarily that you need to explain anything or you need to over-explain yourself, but that it's going to naturally come to the surface through your example, through your life. People are still chained down to the old world, and I also can feel this for your job. People are still chained down to the old world. They don't understand how you can experience this type of freedom. It doesn't make sense to them. But you, again, you're leading by example. You're showing the world that it is possible to find deep abundance in everything that you're doing. Through silence even. That's a huge thing in your session, in your reading here. And then we have the temperance, right? This, again, this is the energy that I felt from you. I feel like this is your card now. That temperance energy, balance, right? What you're called to do in a lot of ways, balancing the waters of energy, feeling into your spiritual nature as your highest authority. Whereas I think, again, in the past, they're showing the devil card. In the past, it might have been your highest authority felt like it was the world. It was your boss. It was the money. And you didn't like that. You didn't like that at all. And now you're in this space of like, abundance is a mentality. Abundance and this experience of freedom is all within. I don't need these external things per se, right? So that's coming forward. Specifically also, I feel you needing to walk into the water. So I think you're by the ocean. I'm feeling you needing to go barefoot into the water. Like in this temperance. Excellent, excellent, Astrid. Did anyone else book? I do feel you need to go into the water. I also feel like you need to buy yourself roses or flowers, but specifically roses. There's a connection there. And And it's also going to help you get connected more into the rose lineage when you allow yourself to truly be respected as part of the rose lineage. The Knight of Cups as well. Moving forward with more emotional structure, more emotional stability. It feels like you're already very emotionally stable, but there's something about, Spirit, clarify where that's coming in for. It's like you're emotionally stable with even being open about your spirituality. Yeah, and then we have the Hermit card. Exactly. You're okay. You're okay with being a little bit odd and taking a step out and not reacting the same way that you used to, not needing to always react. This is a big thing. There's some people in your life, maybe in your job, that constantly look for reactions. That's the way that they know that they're in authority. And you're like, I'm not going to give you that reaction. I don't need those reactions any longer. Yeah, with this King of Pentacles energy, just a lot of abundance here, and the abundance to help others, the abundance to help others. It's very stable. The King of Cups energy is a very stable energy. This is a very beautiful energy overall. You have such a beautiful spiritual guidance that is behind you. You have so much support. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which is the Year of the Horse energy coming forward. That is the energy of the Year of Horse. One last card, Spirit. Oh, on the bottom of the deck we have the Sun. So the Year of the Horse, this is what it's bringing for you. Be ready for only good things. And then the Queen of Cups also coming forward, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So lots of good energy coming forward to you, because it's a karmic balance for all of the good that you've done into the world. It's like Spirit's like, let me just show you all of this back to you, and be really open to receive good experiences. Good experiences. So that's what I'll do for that. I know that was a little bit long, but let's get into your healing. Let's just do one more breath in together. Take a hand on heart, hand on belly. Let's take one more deep breath in together. Yeah, there's this unbotheredness that's in your field. And again, I'm seeing you leading by example. You're leading your job in a lot of ways. You're showing them that it is okay to relax. It's okay to not run the same way that we used to run. You're a very big influence in people's lives. A lot of people look up to you. A lot of people look up to you. And I'm seeing you going back to the water. And to an extent, you're like, I don't... What I'm always hearing is like, I don't always want people to look up to me. I just want to be me. I want to be free. And they're showing me the ice skating again. This like freedom of not being seen, not being anything really, just being. There's something in that, and they're showing you walking into the ocean again with this like, oh, this cathartic energy, this heart opener. Like I'm seeing you specifically walking into the ocean with like a white dress on, and like dissolving into the water, like becoming one with it, and it's like this very cathartic energy of surrendering into the divine, surrendering into what's next for you. And I think also because we've talked about your rising sign being a Cancer, I think this is a deeper initiation. We also have done many initiations and activations in the water, in the ocean for you. All of this is coming forward. And it's interesting. So now as you're walking forward, what I'm seeing is like a dolphin or a whale or a seahorse or something coming up underneath you and finding you, as if it was like always to be like that. And then now you're just riding on a dolphin. This freedom, this connection into the unknown, this ability to trust, it's so oozing out of you. Rippling through the ocean specifically. Anyone that touches the ocean will feel the impact of the energy. of you, the energy of your faith. So make sure you are connecting with the ocean, if you can, as much as possible, really. On your breaks at work, I don't know, after work, anything where you can spiritually cleanse your body. Maybe just putting your feet in, putting your hands in, maybe putting a little bit on your third eye. All of those things are going to be really beneficial to your energetic state, your energetic body. Bringing light down to your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral, root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet. You're doing such a good job clearing and cleansing. And your channel is really divine. It's a really divine channel. It's so beautiful to watch you expand and grow. And just to see your beautiful smile energetically here. It wasn't easy to get to where you're at today. But it feels like you wouldn't change it for the world either. And you'll just continue to grow and expand. They're showing you very much in this queen energy, like with this crown, with this beautiful like crystalline staff. And I think again they're showing you back to how I first initially saw you, which was like on this higher like high priestess throne. Temperance energy again. You're remembering deeper, you're connecting deeper to your highest self. Like you've been connecting into your higher self. And what we did in our last session, we brought you up into the 7th dimension as your guides. So this might also be that, your higher guides being seen and being felt through you, which is really beautiful. They're very strong and they're very proud of you. I don't even think the word proud does it justice, and it doesn't. You've been doing a really good job being silent and not speaking as much when you don't need to, not needing to fill or fluff anything. There's deeper respect that you've earned within your own body. For a while there's been exterior respect, but not so much internal. But now that internal respect is so bright that it's emulating even deeper outside of you. This is why others look up to you pretty strong. But also through all of this, the word fun is very important to be here. Fun is necessary for you. Because that's the balance. So much light wanting to come in here deeper from your higher team, going down to your crown. Just relaxing the brain, relaxing the third eye. Prosperity, joy, ritual, tranquility, compassion, stillness, vision, seer, all coming in to the third eye and into the brain, into both sides of the hemispheres, balancing the body here, going down into the sinuses, into the mouth, into the throat, into relaxing. Silence. Such respect in silence. Your clairaudience is also tuning up. I feel like I'm hearing like, listen, Jody. I'm hearing it actually to be pretty clear for you, so that clairaudience is amplifying. I'm going to do a little bit of tweaking in your ears to make sure that that's coming in pretty clear without any hesitation. Yeah, you're going to be hearing those vibrations, and when you hear any vibrations, just sit. Say hello. Good. Down through the throat, down into the heart. Opening out deeper in the heart. Yeah, a lot of forgiveness is coming in. A lot of grace is coming in. Forgiveness to past versions of you. Forgiveness to maybe even harbored anger. This is interesting. Forgiveness towards certain people in your job, like people's experiences, like things that you're doing in law. There's some negative experiences you've had. There's some negative experiences that people have done things that you're like, why is that even okay? Why is that possible? It might be at the government level. They're saying, send forgiveness through you. It's not for you to hold the burdens there. Because when you're holding those burdens, you're keeping it active. When you let it go, you're letting the power go. It no longer has power. It's like an egregore, if you've heard that term, where we give power to something and it creates something from our thoughts. Let it go. Any past trials, open the heart and just pour it all out, like ink out of the heart. Going down and just continuing to release here, and deep forgiveness and grace coming through the back of your heart, going deep into your heart space and spinning around here. Pouring deep through the veins, the arteries, the plasma, and the electron body. Deep forgiveness, deep grace, feeling feeling repentance from the other parties. Understanding that your ability to forgive and to let go is very impactful to the other party, because now they have to address that energetic issue. Not a lot of people are going to be doing this type of work, so it's very impactful when you can. Putting up the solar plexus deeper here. I know we're a little bit over time, definitely over time, that's okay. We'll close out here soon. Opening up the solar, just feeling your beautiful confidence in your field, for that beautiful light that is flowing through you, really exuding out of your energy field, allowing others to be influenced by you. And I'm seeing flight. For some reason, I'm seeing like airplane flight in the solar. Let's go down to the sacral, opening this up deeper here. Connecting with that beautiful creativity inside of you. I really want you to be dancing a bit more. Your hips want to move. Your belly wants to sway. Put on whatever music you want and dance. You do have strong back, which is good. All right, let's go down to the root chakra, which has been pretty active for you, which is really beautiful. Opening this up deeper. Respecting that energetic magnetism that you're feeling in that root, which is a really strong and prominent energy. Down through your hips, your thighs, the back of your thighs, your knees, your shins, your calves, your ankles, and your feet. Yeah, they're showing your root actually being very active and strong right now, because you are releasing a lot of this old harboring or frustration or anger, and so it's all coming through your root. And it's interesting because yesterday I had this in my third eye, that feeling, that buzzing, and I remember you talking about you having that buzzing in your root chakra. It definitely would feel weird in the root, but it definitely feels weird in the forehead. It's like, whoa, it's like weird, like my eyes were twitching. Anyways, going down through the hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, grounding to the earth. visualizing from the bottom of your feet chakras, the extension of your roots. Feel all of this light. Again, more of that pouring light, the etheric light that is moving through you, grounding down through your roots, magnifying through the earth, understanding and respecting your impact here as an earth angel, as a connective point from heaven to earth, feeling the abundance moving through you. And again, they're showing ice skating again, this like freedom. It's a really beautiful energy. Down through the roots, down into the center of the earth. Yeah, maybe it's your call to go ice skating. I don't know. Childlike wonder. Wrap your roots around and send this beautiful energy of abundance and connection to the divine all the way into the earth as we all shift together, as you are influencing the world, bringing this energy back up through your roots, feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you, and so it is. And so is. I know we went a little over time, but that's okay because I appreciate you. Releasing out any less energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Whew. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing that golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. And my energy is mine. And so it is. That just felt like being in a sauna. Yeah, delicious. That's the feeling. It literally felt like I was like in a sauna that whole time, just like enjoying the flow. Very delicious energy. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Jody. I appreciate you with my whole heart. Who else booked? I didn't write things down. Who else booked? The energy is glorious. You're so cute. Okay. We have a couple people. Okay, I saw that. Okay, Astrid and Carrie. Did anyone else book? I will close the list here today. Do I book through bio? Yes, you can, love. If you want to book, you can. We are complete in our being. Yes, we are. How does this work? Hello, welcome in. Thank you, you as well, love. How does this work? You can sit back, relax, and enjoy the healing. What am I trying to write? List is closed. Enjoy the healing. So yeah, T, if you still want to book, you can go check out my link in bio. These sessions for 15 minutes. It is 40 for 25 minutes. It is 60. Sometimes I get stuck with my words. Wow, that was so fun. That was so beautiful. That was really beautiful. Jody, that was beautiful. All right, Astrid up next for the 25-minute healing. Intuitive. Confirm legitimacy. You can stick around and find out for yourself. So if today isn't that day, you can come back a different day. You gotta trust your own intuitive body. No one else can tell you if this is legit or not. It's a matter of you trusting. All right. All right, with the 25-minute session, we're going to go into Astrid's connection here. We'll see what comes up. We've been doing a lot of interesting... Oh, I know where we're going to go with this one, because Spirit told me last time where we're going to go with this one. And it is going to be the root. But we'll see, of course. We'll see. All right, let me get my energy ready. Let's drink some water. If you guys were watching that last session, there was a lot of very high angelic connection to that. So make sure that you are drinking water. Oh, I meant if you know Coach Monarch. I see. Yeah, I couldn't tell you either. Give me a second. Because that's going to be a personal thing, I feel. All right. Let me get my energy ready. We'll get started with Astrid. So, Jody, maybe we gotta go ice skating together. Sorry, I just had to say that real quick. Okay, Astrid, let's get into it. Put a heart in the chat when you are ready. And we will get started. What is the math here? Let's do the math. There we go. Yes. All right, put a hand on your heart, put a hand on your belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Let's take a deep breath in. Let's stay connected to that root chakra here in this session. Woo! Relax the muscles down there in the lower body. What they're already showing me is, I don't know if there's any like trails or like hikes that you can go on near you. They do want you to be connected with nature right now. I know it might be cold where you're at. But in some way silencing the brain and connecting with like rocks. They're almost like wanting you to like put your hands on rocks, putting your hands on trees instead of like computers. I think because I feel like you're naturally able to connect with technology is what I'm feeling. But they're like, that's definitely very connected to like why you're here in some ways, being able to really connect with technology and spirituality. It's a lot of what we're moving through. But they're like, we really want you to like put your hands in rocks. And even like specifically, you could even be just like holding on to crystals, because crystals are like earth things. They're like rocks. Yeah, as I'm holding this, I'm just like, whew, I'm feeling it right there in the center of my hands. So this also could be an enhancement to your healer hands. Wow, my hands, like, it's like I can't get enough right now of like my hands wanting to be touched by something. Yeah. So I feel like your hands just want to grab onto a rock. They want to hold on to earth. You want to be stabilized by earth right now. Like, oh, I'm like holding on to it for dear life here. So if you have any crystals near you, really putting them at the center of your palm right here is going to enhance for your energy field at the moment. Let's bring some more light down through the crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral. Good. I'm feeling all of them still opening and expanding. We're going to go down into that root chakra here today, opening up the root deeper. So what I want you to see is like the root kind of like a ball, and I'm going to spin it this way. We're going to spin it with light. And as it's spinning, just continuing to release out any stagnation, any rustiness in that root chakra, anything that is keeping you disconnected from reality or disconnected from earth. Yeah, I'm feeling your hands like wanting to type, and then they're like, no, stop. Your hands need a break from the electricity that you're bringing through them this way. They're wanting it to be like healing. Then there's a totally different energy, like even as I'm feeling this, going from typing to having them upright. So I wonder if that's even something that you could do during the day on your job, is because you have so much of this overflowing energy that wants to flow through you, while just like stopping any moment that you're like, I don't feel connected to myself right now, stopping and just lifting your hands up and sending light through your hands, and sending it even into your computer is going to be good energy for you. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Woo, strong, actually, very strong. I do feel like you're a part of your mission, I do think, is to work with spirituality and technology. That's very Andromedan coded. That's very yeah, those other beings coded. It makes a lot of sense that that's where you're at. Okay, let's keep coming down to the rocks. I'm gonna open up your solar a bit more. I can tell that you're opening it. We just want to continue to keep that opened. Going down to the sacral. Make sure you're breathing. The sacral is a little bit less open. We're going to keep opening that like a pistachio nut. Opening that up all the way. Relax the belly. Relax the lower belly. Good. Really just let that belly go. Not holding anything in right now. Let it all go. And then going down to the root. I'm almost like, I want to like crack it. I want to like crack your root. Like even something with your hips as well. Like I want to crack your hips to like open them up. Because, you know, even like while you're sitting here, noticing your hips, if they're going in like this, if your knees are going in, they're like, open up your hips right now. Open up your knees to go this way. Keeping the energy open. Woo! I can already feel that that can be a little interesting for your musculature underneath the hips. But that's wanting to open. And then also tucking the tailbone just a little bit under, so that there's not as much of a curve in your spine, in the lower spine. Just kind of keeping the spine straight, almost activating the back, the lower back, kind of on top the upper butt area, if you will. Kind of activating that right now. Ooh, okay. That's going to start stimulating that lower root. Okay, relax. They showed the light going all the way through, which is a good sign that things are flowing. I want to like kind of get at it. It's around, like, what I'm feeling is like the lower part of your bum, like that connection here. It feels as if, like, sometimes throughout the day you'll just accidentally, like, be tensing up and you won't notice it. So they want you consistently to be noticing when you're tensing up your root, because that in some way is almost like you holding your breath up of like, I don't really want to be here. And that's kind of energetically the way that it feels. It's like, ooh, this place is weird. And it's okay that this place is weird, but settle into it. Now feel your lower muscles really just relaxing into the chair. Just whew, relaxing that lower. Good. Opening up deeper. All of those pelvic floor muscles, starting to really let them flow. Oof. Again, the back of the bum, kind of like near the lower back, that's where a lot of energy is storing. So even doing maybe even child's pose, if you do child's pose, you can look that up. That's going to be a very helpful tool to like really relax that lower butt, or that upper butt, lower back. That's where it feels like you're holding a lot of energy. I'm going to have the Andromedans and the Octurians come in because they're very connected to your field. Actually, they might not be the most helpful because they're the ones that are keeping you pretty high up. No, the Andromedans can come in. And then I'm also going to have you work with the natural ancestry of the land. So connecting in with, what I'm even feeling is different goddesses of the land. What are the names that I'm feeling here? I can't think of their name. Someone that starts with a D. It's okay, it doesn't matter. Visualize a goddess of the land that's kind of just holding down your legs, pulling you into the earth. There's a very graceful energy as she's pulling your shins, your calves, your ankles and your feet into the land. Feeling your feet really magnetizing. Feeling almost this static, or almost like this, magnetism that's happening from the bottom of your feet to the land. And you're going to feel that pull. Your whole body is going to be feeling that pull, and it's going to actually pull you into places where you can hike and go explore and put your hands in rocks and feel the dirt between your hands. Again, your hands really, really want that, because the hands in a lot of ways can be our antennas to the world around us. This is what we're touching, this is what we're consuming, this is what we're being around. They want that to silence. And again, maybe even just putting crystals in your hands can be helpful as well. Feeling into all of these lower muscles again, and just starting to let go of the worries of being different in this world. You are meant to be different. It is safe to be different. It is safe to be unique. It is safe to have different insight than others. It is safe to not always know social cues. It is safe to trust your body, to trust that you're here for a reason. Oh, there's a lot of this pulling. It's like you're like giving birth almost. Like it's like I'm feeling like it needs to be pushed out completely. The old, what I'm seeing is like the root having like a layer of like rust around the root that needs to be pushed out, like an old layer of protection that now doesn't need to be there. And so that's shedding. So start to feel in your root. I feel all the negativity at the moment in this world. I can understand that. So that's why you're still holding that protection. Why it's hard for you to ground. They just keep saying it's safe. It's safe. Let's go back into the solar and just allow your body to feel safe enough to let go of this extra layer of protection. It's not necessarily helping you as much as you might think it is. It might actually just be limiting you. But it was helping you for when you were younger. But now you're in your next phase of connecting with reality. This is part of your phase, is to let go of the old layers of protection that are now in space limiting. So I'm feeling into your solar plexus to just feel out these emotions and just notice the collective consciousness field just kind of flowing out a bit more. Just feeling into your own energy here, bringing that white light through your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral, and root, all the way down through hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, grounding into the earth, dispersing this beautiful white light through the earth. And again, anything that is not in alignment with your white light, your divine light, let it out, let it go. Give it back to the world. And just allow your energy to relax as you can trust this now moment. You can trust who you are here. There's much more clarity here when you can let go. Since you are so naturally in tune with the world, and it feels like you also see society as a social experiment just like I do, we can sometimes tune into that social experiment too much. I don't know if too much is the right word. Yeah, I'm feeling like the word professor. Like it's like, I want to study this. I want to be involved in this. Clinical trials. But sometimes we have to step away from our studies. Very interesting way that they're saying this. Just like in an art piece, sometimes we have to step away from the art piece to really observe that it actually is much better than the self-critique that we've been giving it for a long time. They're saying this for society. Sometimes you have to step back in order to observe it in a better lens. I hope that made sense. Pulling all of the old energy out. Let it go, let it go, let it go. It's okay. Now we're going to put in some energetic structures here of greater energetic protection, but in the space of crystalline light. I know that you've already been doing this, but what this is going to do, it's almost an energetic filter that we're going to put around your field to notice when you're consuming the world too much and when you're not connected to yourself enough, when you get lost in the chaos of the world's sauce. That's just going to filter. It's going to make you observe more when you're connected to others rather than yourself. And you're going to physically feel it, specifically in your root. But you have to be connected to your root in order to feel that. Opening up deeper. Opening up deeper here in the root chakra again. Yeah, I do also feel like you need, again, going outside, sunlight. I do feel like you need some more sunlight, and it's going to help you connect greater with your gifts. So there's a part of your giftedness that isn't online yet because of that disconnect in that root chakra. And when that comes online, it is going to be even stronger. Not that it's, I'm not feeling that it's necessarily going to be super overwhelming, because I think that you can handle a lot. I think that it's actually going to help the overwhelm the more that you stay connected with your root chakra, and the more that you see Earth as your native land now. Maybe it's not your native land in your soul journey. Maybe this isn't where you're naturally coming from, but it's your native land now. You've been called here now, so make a relationship with it. This is the Earth you are on for this human experience. Enjoy it as much as you can. Yeah, I'm seeing Gaia again reaching out and like holding onto your feet and pulling you into the earth. So I want you to feel your feet, your ankles, your shins, calves, and knees, and the part of your thighs literally digging into the dirt, like you're underneath the dirt. I want you to feel that here, and feel the beautiful connection of Gaia wrapping her energy around your legs, all the way up through your legs, and then up into your root chakra. It's going to be activating here in the root chakra, and it's going to open up. You might feel some pressure in the root as this is happening. You might feel nothing. That's okay too. You might feel just a little bit of energy coming up from Gaia. I want you to feel your roots again extending deeper and deeper and deeper into the earth, grounding all the way down to the crystalline core, wrapping your roots around the crystalline core, as you again feel Gaia sending up even stronger energy up through your roots, up and around your legs, up through your thighs, and up into your root, expanding the root, expanding the root, expanding in the root. And again, this energy of connecting with Gaia is going to connect you with safety. That's something that your energy wants and it needs in order to be the greatest version of you, in order to enhance your spiritual gifts and your connectedness to reality. And it's going to help you also not feel as alien. Because I can tell that that's something that you can feel. When you're connected with Gaia, she's teaching you the natural gifts and the rhythms of this earth experience, even though it might be new to you. Opening up deeper in the root. Make sure you're noticing anytime you're holding tension. And I want you to feel that support from your inner child, kind of like pushing your root down. The inner child is like, this is the best for you. Remember how to enjoy reality. And feel the old carcass of the root releasing out through the lower body, letting it out. Releasing the old. And letting the old energy just flow as if you are shedding, is what they're saying. As if you are on your period, basically. As if you're shedding and releasing the old energy here. And so the next time you're on your cycle, they're wanting you very specifically to hold a lot of intention of you releasing your old connection to earth, to find clarity with the new connection, the connection that is built on unconditional love, the connection that is built on safety and a foundation of peace. Bringing that out, down through the hips, the thighs, the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, and the feet, pushing down into the earth. Oof. Grounding all the way down through your roots. And again, feel the lower back, the top of the bum, kind of opening up a bit more. We want those hips to start opening, not feeling afraid, where we pull our hips in, where we tense up, we pull our hips in, we tighten our butt. We don't want that. Really relax, open up those hips. Give your body the permission to release and to receive. Noticing your posture as well here. Taking good care of your body. Bringing those shoulders back. If you're noticing a little bit too much curve in the back, really try to bring those hips a little bit forward. It's hard to explain, but feel into your own energetic alignment what's going to feel best for you. Good. Good. Beautiful. Let me feel into the root again here with this selenite. good. Pull the old energy out now. You're going to feel some energy kind of flowing down through your legs, down into your feet. We want to keep that active. And again, your feet are going to be calling you to go hiking or to go outside, to hug a tree, to hold on to rocks. You're going to be called there. Listen to that calling. And again, while you're typing, anytime that you're typing and you're just noticing, I feel out of alignment, I feel disconnected from my body, lift those hands up. Hold the intention of bringing light all the way through you. Really connecting into your feet, connecting into those healer hands, connecting down into the crystalline core. And again, for you, the crystalline core is going to be the greatest place for you to connect because you were called from Gaia. You haven't been here for a very long time on Earth. So she's going to be the help, the greatest help to you. The center, the heart. You are safe to be super connected. You are safe to be all of you. You are safe. Relax. Good, good, good. Suaratish antakai ikiamas. Romo usk untukua kai ikia arantus. All right, good. Bringing that beautiful light down through your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral, root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, down through the crystalline core, wrapping this energy around and sending this out to the collective. For all other star seeds or beings that have a hard time connecting with your root, send this to the collective as we all heal together. Your root might have some weird symptoms over the next couple days. You might feel your muscles changing. You might feel a lot of different things going on down there. That's okay. Make sure you're just giving yourself lots of love and holding intention there, okay? All right, bringing back up this energy up through your feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bringing this energy all the way back down and around you, and so it is. Releasing out any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. You're so welcome. Yeah, this is definitely something that, I feel like I'm also receiving through this. So thank you for allowing us to tune in with this for you. I think many of us in this collective, specifically those that feel more connected to being a starseed, can really appreciate this type of work as well. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. We're going to bring some golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing golden light abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours, and my energy is mine. There you go. Oh, yes. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So sorry about that. Okay, so that was for Astrid. I don't think we have anyone else on the list since Carrie's going to go to a meeting here in a moment. So I might do a recorded session for her, or she might come back later. Not sure. How long is your meeting? Because I might not be on, but if I am, I'll save time for you. So maybe this is intentional. Not very good today. Excellent job. We can donate to you. Oh, thank you, Jason. Yes, you can donate to my anywhere in my link in bio. You can also do super chats over on YouTube. by sending in a chat with money, I'm pretty sure, or like gifts over on YouTube. I'm not really sure 100% of what YouTube does. Usually 30 minutes. Okay. I might be here, so we can stick around, we can hang out, we'll do a little bit of a collective session. How is everyone feeling in general? How's the energy? Oh my gosh, hey everyone, hi. And also welcome if you're new, hello. I'm Lydia, I'm an energy healer. I work with the mind, body, and soul to help accelerate human consciousness. I'm very grateful to be here. I love what I do. Grateful to have all of you guys here as well to talk about ascension together, to talk about how we're moving through consciousness together. It's a really, really cool time to be alive. It's really cool, you guys. I just feel so grateful to be human and to have like other divine human ascended master type beings like all around me that, and I'm also grateful to like be an activator or an initiator for like people to remember who they are. It's the coolest thing in the world. It really is. Hello, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. There's a little bit of light language coming through and sound. Yesterday was so dark, energies in my field. I didn't! Is the Schumann going off? I can't check because my phone's here. Is the Schumann's resonance going off? That makes me so excited. Are you kidding? Come on. Let me see, let me see. Oh yeah, they have been going off. This is fascinating. Wow, we've been getting strong solar flares. Majorly in a timeline jump. Oh, 1000% timeline jump. I've been feeling timeline jumps like every hour, it feels like. And this is why it's also weird that I'm the age that I am, because I 100% don't feel it. But I think that I'm perceived as the age that I am because I'm very present, because I stay in the moment a lot. Like when I'm on these sessions for multiple hours, this is me being very real and very present in the moment, actively connecting with the time that we have. And so I think it makes me younger. I really do. Because it does not make sense to be the age that I am. Heavy energy I felt so much hurt from America and every part of the world. Oh, America, yes. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, the advice that I'm just hearing and the advice that sometimes can feel like bypassing, but I don't think it is just don't take it so personally. It's not a direct attack to our personhood and what's going on in the world. It's actually much more a great experience because it is the exposing. There is all of this stuff has to come to the surface to be released. Just like when we're in a low, when we're deeply depressed or we're experiencing a lot of pain, it doesn't mean that we're bad people. It doesn't mean that we are deserving necessarily of that negativity or that bad energy, if you will, that we're feeling. It just means we are literally meant to sit for a moment and reflect and sit in what we don't want any longer. And so that pain can definitely hurt. Doesn't always feel good, but it is the greatest teacher. It is the dissension and the ascension. The dissension teaches us so much about who we actually want to be when we are ascending. I felt the game. Good. I'm glad you're feeling that. I'm glad you're feeling better today. I think for me, it's hard to sometimes connect with that because I have learned a lot on how to disconnect from the collective trauma because I no longer I just don't align with it. It's not a part of my frequency. I feel I kind of am consistently trying to stay in unconditional love. Obviously, there's times where I do resonate or kind of understand what's happening. But again, for me, I see reality as a social experiment that I'm observing. And I'm like, that data is interesting. So sometimes I can really disconnect from things because I'm observing it in that way. But I can totally understand how y'all might be feeling really intense emotions. But I also am a Virgo moon, so that might just be me. I'm constantly analyzing the data of people's emotions. It was extreme. What was I feeling? Oh yeah, I was feeling frustrated yesterday actually. I was feeling angry. I was feeling angry yesterday. And a little bit into this morning. But then I got in here with y'all and I was just like, oh, life is so good. I love you guys. That's how I feel. All right, let's see what else we can tune into today. Anything specific, Spirit, that you want to talk about? There's so much more love than people are. Again, this is the Pleiadian energy coming in. There's so much more love than people are allowing themselves to receive. Because with everything, there has to be balance. So in this exposing, there's so much negative energy potentially coming to the surface, or density that is coming to the surface that has to be exposed. And everything has an equal and opposite reaction. So with the exposing coming forward, there is so much love that is also coming in, so much grace that is coming in, so much appreciation for life that is coming in, so many new innovations that are coming in, so many new technologies that are here to help change and heal the world, so many of those things. And something that I said the other day with Spirit was, where do you want to hold your attention? Attention is intention. So where are you holding your attention or intention in reality? Like I said, with this home that I'm here, I could be really frustrated at being here because there's a lot of, limiting things here. But ultimately, I'm going to choose the blessings that I'm receiving from being here. They're saying, what are your intentions and where is your attention? Because your attention creates your reality. And the reality that you're experiencing is not going to be the same reality that others are experiencing. Many people are talking about kind of the split in consciousness, and this is very much going to be coming deeper to the surface here in the year of 2026. I think we're already feeling a lot of this, but we're going to be noticing many people staying in deeply limiting beliefs or victimhood mentality. And there's also other people that are going to be very liberated this year. Both can be true. And to not put labels or limitation on anyone's experiences is very necessary. I don't like the word never at all. That person's never going to change. I don't believe that. I think people can change. So notice in your reality where you're saying the word never, or where you might be limiting other people. This world is a terrible place. Is that a limitation that you're putting? Is that the reality you're creating? You can create that. You can allow that. That's up to you. That's not my reality. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I think we can acknowledge the pain. I think we can acknowledge the exposing. I think we can acknowledge the revealing, but also noticing how beautiful it is all together. Noticing the exposing is happening. This is the start to the new earth. And again, we are still in the last week of the year of the snake, so all of this stuff's coming to the surface. All of this frustration, all of this anger, all of this exposing that's happening. It's all going to be coming forward pretty deeply in our subconscious here this week. But at the same time, again, everything has a opposite balance. So we also have Valentine's Day this week. We have the last week of the exposing, but we also have this deep week of opening up to love. That's the presence. Yes. These are just my perspectives. These are just my perspectives. And so here's the thing that I think about, the world of people suffering. It is difficult. It is painful. And I also think that who does it help to feel suffering with those that are suffering? Does it help when someone is suffering to walk into their suffering and then just suffer with them? Or does it help to hold space for peace, for them to see that the world can be better through you, through your actions? That's just my thoughts on that. A lot of people are going to potentially have difficulty with that. And that's okay. Because a lot of people, deep empaths, are the most vulnerable. I know, that's okay, that's okay. I really appreciate your thoughts and your dialogue. And so whenever we're talking about things, just know you don't have to take anything that I say. I'm just having dialogue, thinking about things in this moment, learning together. We're all growing together. Excellent, Carrie. Have a great meeting. Enjoy yourself. Sutua rama sutukua ashk antakai I impukua asa. Excellent, Carrie. I'll let you know if I get off here early, because I might. We'll see. So I just know that this conversation is going to have a lot of strife, because this is what I have been talking about, of the holy rebellion of creating peace in moments of chaos can be the most radical and rebellious act. And people aren't always going to enjoy that. And it's not that we're not acknowledging the suffering. From soul to soul, absolutely. Give me a second. How to deal when your family thinks your success is wrong when your sister fails. I'm not sure about the when your sister fails part, but how to deal when your family thinks your success is wrong. I currently experience that. I wouldn't say they think it's wrong, because I think I've done a lot of work to open up their mind. In the beginning, it definitely was like that. But personally, I think I can't care. Like, I can't care about what they think about me, because it's not their life. It's not their life to live. This is my life to live. And I have to take radical responsibility of how I show up in the world. And this is my calling. So whatever calling is yours, whatever success is yours, you have to trust it enough. You have to believe in it enough that other people's opinions of you don't even hit you. It doesn't matter. Because it's not their life. Their opinions towards you is their problem. Just like the back of my head. It's not my problem. I don't see it. It's everyone else's problem. That's what I think about that. And maybe it's a little cold-hearted, but I think it also is very necessary to understand yourself enough. I think this is the thing that we're all dealing with in the spiritual community, is we have so many of these empaths that are like, I just care about what people think about me. I care about how the world is perceiving me. I care about all of this stuff, and the care is beautiful, but we have to acknowledge when sometimes the care is overpowering our care to self. Care to self is most important first. You have to put that oxygen mask on yourself in order to help others. We know this. So you have to be empowered in what you're doing. You have to enjoy or trust that what you're doing is meant for you. And if you don't, and if kind of the conversation of other people that are like, your success is bad, and you're like, oh, maybe it is, maybe take that as a self-reflection. Maybe that's not what you want to do. But you have to acknowledge first, is this what I want to do? You have to listen to yourself first. Other people's advice can come in, but I also say, my best piece of advice is don't take advice from anyone, especially from people that don't want the best for you. And I also think, don't take advice from people that don't have the life necessarily that you want to live. Like, I'm not necessarily going to take all of my advice from, like, my advice on a relationship from someone that's single. That's what I think. But I also think it's all an experiment. So do what you want to do at the end of the day. Do what you want to do. Because it's all an experiment, and you get to make mistakes, and you get to have grace, and you get to grow. But you get to choose, do I want to stay stuck? Do I want to stay to the limiting beliefs of other people? Or do I want to grow to the fullest potential of who I can be? Everything is the way that it's meant to be. Train prepare, data processing. Oh, that's so interesting. That's so fascinating. Train preparer. That's so cool. I work day and night. So maybe even getting more plants in your home could be helpful, Astrid, to like touch a plant, get some stones, get some crystals, touch them, be connected. You're welcome. Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing about the work that I do. I do connection. I do work with the grid. I do healing work with most of the collective a lot. And so I think for me, I'm so stern on this because of how much I'm connected with the collective, and how much I also am very like, I just want to feel everything for everyone. I'm constantly feeling the emotions of the world. This is why I'm talking about it in the way that I am, of empaths. Make sure that you are connected to yourself. Because I have been in the past a victim to the collective. I have been a victim to the collective trauma. I have been a victim to the emotions of everyone around me. I literally couldn't even choose my own ice cream flavor like 4 years ago because I cared more about what other people were thinking about me in that choice. I had such a hard time choosing things for myself and caring for myself and knowing who I was. But then I was like, wait a damn minute. That don't make no sense. I want to be me. And then I cultivated all of who I am. So I'm very proud of that, but I also understand connecting in with the collective it's so natural for us that are empaths, and but I also think it's the most important thing to learn to disconnect. So that's why I'm saying it like this, and that's why I'm talking about it so sternly. It's not that I don't have a heart to love. I do understand that. I understand the suffering. I understand all of this, and it's not great. It doesn't always feel good. And so notice when you're almost over consuming yourself with the pain of the world rather than the joy that is also here. Both have to exist. It's not one or the other. I love that. Do our gifts just come online when we're ready? When they're ready? Like, how do we know? Kind of. Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like an energetic marker in your body if you've kind of hit a level of spiritual maturity. If there's things in your life where you've mastered certain challenges, sometimes they'll come online, but other times they'll come on sporadically or spontaneously. So sometimes it's a not as linear as we're wanting it to be. But I also think holding a lot of intention and trust to yourself is the biggest thing. Because if you're not trusting your body to be able to handle the changes that happen when our gifts come online, then the gifts aren't going to come online. We have to have a stable foundation in our body to receive the higher gifts. Specifically also in the root chakra, it's not the case for everyone, because sometimes we'll open up our crown before we open up our root, like mine was, but it's for most of the collective, it's very essential to be connected with your root chakra in order for your gifts to come in, and that's going to help you stabilize during the changes. What else do I want to say about that? So something also that I was sharing with my dad actually about gifts is needing to cultivate a space to open up the gifts. So creating literal places in your home where you can sit in silence and to actually release sensory stimulation. So releasing maybe sight, releasing sound, not having anything in your mouth, not really thinking about things that you're touching, reducing as much sensory stimulation actually can help a lot with increase your inner sense and abilities. So that's why meditation can be very helpful to tune on and tune into your senses, because a lot of times we're closing our eyes, so we're reducing that sensory input out of our eyes. We're reducing sound. We're not thinking about things outside of us, but we're just simply going inwards. So I like to visualize my vision going in and sinking into my heart. And from my heart, then my heart is saying it is safe to open up to all of my superhuman abilities, the enhancement of my senses, which is the enhancement of our gifts. Those go hand in hand. So it really is having a physical foundation to trust, to lean on. You have so much connection to stones. I love that. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me know if you guys have any questions as well as we're tuning into the collective. Let's send in a lot of love into the collective consciousness, bringing this down through the crown, the third eye. There's going to be a lot of tension is what they're saying. The throat, the heart. And I also want to remember and remind you, don't take all of this. This is my personal connection with Source. These are my personal beliefs that I have had to learn throughout my time connecting with my gifts, connecting with myself. I'm a Pisces rising, so again, it's very easy for me to get connected with the consciousness and the feelings of everyone in the world, and sometimes we need to come back to self. So that's why before all of my healing sessions, I do that whole ritual of me connecting with me so that I know who I am before I connect into someone else's field. And all of us need to do this because all of us, a lot of us in here, have psychic gifts of connecting into other people's energy fields. And we also have to acknowledge, empaths, please acknowledge when you're trying to control the energy outside of you. Oh, I was a victim to this. All of this information is coming in. Sorry, I was going to go into a collective and we will in a second. Acknowledge when you're trying to energetically control and manipulate the energy around you. Trying to settle people's emotions because it's overwhelming to you. Trying to change the energy in a room because it might be overwhelming to you. Sometimes, as healers and as empaths, the greatest thing that we can do is simply observe and to let the natural consequence play itself out, instead of trying to step into someone else's energetic consequence and change that way. Because in that is controlling someone else's energy instead of taking care of your own energy. A lot of times we're trying to heal outside of us. How can I change the world? Out here. Changing the world starts with changing yourself, taking radical responsibility of how you're showing up in the world and trying not to change others. Because trying to change others energetically, that's conditional love. Have ears to hear. Unconditional love allows people to show up with all their gunk and saying, I don't need to change you, but I ask you to show up better by my example. Then why do healings on others? It's a question I ask myself as well. Why? For me personally, it's a reflection. What I do is just reflect. And that's, I think, also when we walk into a room and we feel someone else's energy and we try to energetically manipulate it, I think the best thing to do sometimes is simply reflect. This is what is inside of you. This is the potential that you have. It's interesting. It's fascinating, isn't it? Thank you for those questions. It helps me know more about myself through all of this, right? It's also interesting when like spirit is channeling and I'm saying this information and I'm learning right alongside of you guys, and I'm like, whoa, a lot to learn here, a lot to learn, a lot to experience. But again, take it with a grain of salt. This is what I'm learning. This is my energy. If you want to learn from this reflection, please do. But I think, again, this is all coming from my past experiences of needing energetic control. Walking into a room, and if there was too much discourse, I would create more issues. Being like, you're being too much. You're being too much. Pointing my finger constantly at others. Why are you so like that? It's making me so sensitive. I'm too sensitive to that. And then I, again, continued to be a victim to my sensitivity, pointing fingers, not acknowledging myself, not acknowledging what was within. All things I'm learning still to this day, through this moment. It's deeply vulnerable to connect with spirit on this level, to be observed as well through these changes. Thank you. Okay, let's go back into the collective. Bringing light down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart. Sending radical unconditional love into the world. Letting others take responsibility of their actions. Taking radical responsibility of your own life. Good. Sending this through the grid, through our heart chakra. So what they're showing me is disconnecting from the chaos, coming into self. When we connect in with self, we connect into the unity of all. So it's very fascinating because even as we are being called into understanding self, inevitably it is connecting into unity consciousness. It's connecting back into the collective, but it's no longer attaching to the chaos of the collective. It's no longer attaching to the old matrix of the collective. It's connecting with the unity consciousness of the collective, which is all within. It is not without. The wisdom of the universe is all held within. It is not sought outside. But it is reflected in everything. It is reflected in the trees. It is reflected in the wind. It is reflected in the waters. It is reflected in fire. It is reflected in one another. But it's found and it's understood within. Send that into the collective. The awakening, the knowledge. Grounding through the solar, feeling into the belly. Allowing the waters to settle in the collective field. Allowing the waters to settle. Relaxing the emotional state of human consciousness here today. As we are moving into greater moments of life. Allow the collective consciousness to feel the excitement of this. Shifting the anxiety into excitement. Shifting the burden into prosperity. And allowing the emotions to release in the way that they need to, giving space and time and energy to release the wounds, and allowing your spirit team to lick the wounds, to heal the wounds, to clear the wounds and the karma that has been placed within us and through this field. It is time to heal deeper and wider, stronger and bolder. We are tuning into multi-dimensional creatures, beings, species. That multidimensionality holds a lot of understanding of the paradox of life, the paradox of duality. We step a little bit farther away from duality and we see all of the colors, the understanding of why there is dark and why there is light. We hold deeper reverence for the shifting that is happening, appreciation for the changes, appreciation for the dark and the light, as they work together in a dance of life. Allow your emotions to dance with them and to be expressed out, to create here in the womb, connecting with the womb. And again, going back up to the solar and sending this beautiful light out into the collective consciousness as we all regulate the emotional field. This is the calling of the light workers. This is the calling of the star seeds and the healers on this planet, specifically in this year, is to deeply regulate, to connect back into your stable point. You lead by example. How do you want the world to act? Going into the womb, opening up and allowing the creative endeavors to be experienced, to be expressed, allowing the inner child to feel safe as we're moving through these highs and these lows, these changes of dark and light, the exposing of the rainbow, all of the colors in between the dark and the light as we move through duality, as we step into a higher dimension where duality starts to look like a rainbow. More options, more colors. It's not all black and white as we once thought it was. It is not all good and bad like we once thought it was. It is overwhelming with options. The choice is yours on how you want to live in this reality. The choice is yours. That is your divine gift of sovereignty. No one is telling you how to act. Just be. No judgment. You will find your way the way you need to find your way. And there is a split. If you choose the path of light, you will find deeper light. If you choose the path of chaos, you will continue to experience with no judgment. It's a lesson that you're asking to be learned. There's no judgment because it's not bad. It simply is. We ask you to hold reverence for all of those who choose. whichever path they choose, not needing to change anyone. But just being. And create down into the root, opening up here, relaxing and letting go, and trusting that the earth is what you are calling in for your life, that the earth will reflect back to you who you are asking it to be, down into the earth. What are you choosing to create? What are you choosing to hold your intention and attention to? Who are you choosing to become? It is your sovereign gift to choose. No judgment, just choice. No judgment, just choice. Clear the minds of the collective. Release the stimulation. Release the television, the projection of the visions that you're being called to look at. Release. Let go of the control. Trust your path. Allow the collective crown chakra and third eye chakra to release distracting stimulation, to listen to the sound of the crown chakra, which is the sound of silence. Let that emanate through the collective consciousness, as we are all asked to reduce stimulation, as we have been moving through this technological phase in consciousness where we learned maybe what we didn't fully like. And now we have the sovereign choice to choose what is best for our bodies, for our minds, and for our souls. And for me personally, as I listen into my mind, body, and soul, it asks for more silence. Not consuming of the world. But listening to the inner peace that I am cultivating into the world. Because that is my choice. And there is no judgment to choice. It simply is. Bringing more light down to the collective crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar, sacral, root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down through the earth, down through the roots, connecting into the crystalline core, bringing this energy up and through the earth, as well as through all of the chakras where we're connecting in with the grid, the sovereign grid, the divine matrix is being formed through our connection here and now. New earth is created through our choice to connect with it, to connect with the peace. That is always an option. Weaving together peace into every cell of our body. It's a radical act to choose peace in a world that doesn't want you to. Bringing more light down. Allow your body to receive what is meant for you and to discard what does not serve you. Letting only that of which your soul resonates to emulate through you. May you enjoy the blessings of the universe that falls through you as you silence your mind, your body, and your soul. Whoa, there was a lot of interesting energy in that. Woo! Woo! My heart feels very interesting. I feel like I triggered the collective in this collective session. I can feel the hearts shifting in some ways. They're saying the word egregore. People are addicted to self-sabotage. People are addicted to continual pain. At the moment in nature, yay, good. Yawning, lots releasing of old. Yes, yes. Hola, hello, hello. Welcome in from Argentina. Beautiful. I love that for you guys. It's still snowing here. So that's what I have to say about that. I'll send that back into the collective. All of your energy is yours, and at the end we'll send back this energy. So if you feel connected to me and you're going to leave before I end, make sure you're disconnecting. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here, you guys. You guys are great. Ooh, it's always, this is what I was feeling yesterday, you guys. This feeling of triggering the collective. I was feeling this yesterday too. Like the energy that I was outputting was like really having and again, it's not just this collective is what I'm saying, like the world, right? The energy that we're reflecting out of us, not that we're needing to control, but just simply being. Simply having ideas that might be different from the path. The word egregore has come up quite a bit in my field, so it's very interesting. The she was off the charts yesterday. That's what I saw, or that's what someone told me. Self-sabotage sucks. Yes. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay. Okay, this makes me so happy because like a little bit in my heart while I was channeling, like my human self was like, Am I allowed to say some of this stuff? I just have to trust. Like, it's sometimes hard to take my own advice because I'm like channeling, but I'm still human. I'm still experiencing all of this too, y'all. I'm still learning. I'm learning. That's the truth of it. That is the truth of it all. Whew. Whew. Letting go of any people that are holding anger towards me in this moment. All right, let's go into Carrie's session. So, intuitive, there's some physical sickness, some spiritual struggles, and let's just tune in. Yay! Thanks, Jody. I appreciate your energy. I just appreciate it a ton. I felt it just the whole time. Just a beautiful pillar of light. So, thank you. In this lifetime, at least, yeah. We are still human, even though our essence and soul are eternal. We are still human. Been there, yeah. Yay! Oh, thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. Yay! Enjoy Luna. If you guys haven't followed Luna, you can go check her out. She does lives as well. If you want, whatever, up to you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you. Okay, Carrie, how are you feeling after your meeting? We'll tune into this session, and that'll be the last one for today, and then we'll disconnect from the collective. Ah. Such an interesting feeling I have in my heart right now. Woo, okay. It's sometimes hard being seen. It really is. It's sometimes hard doing these things and acknowledging that I'm being seen at a deep level, because when I'm channeling, it's very vulnerable. I don't think I talk about that enough. It's very vulnerable to channel, because I don't know what's going to come out of my mouth. All right, Carrie. Let me get my energy ready and we'll get started. See, connecting back into self is always necessary. All right, Carrie. Bye. Carrie, put a heart in the chat when you're ready. We'll get started. Last session for the day. It's gonna be good, as always. Oof, lots of light already coming through. Put a hand on your heart, put a hand on your belly. Let's take 3 deep breaths in together. Take a deep breath in. So I don't know if you're feeling anything in the lungs, if there's something going on in the lungs, or if it's something connected with the heart. I am feeling the lungs pretty strong. We're going to do some releasing in the lungs, as well as just kind of some overall fascial release. I'm feeling a little bit of just soreness in the body, like in just like a little bit achy. And with my body wanting to move, there's a lot of things that are just shifting out of the fascia and the musculature. But let me know if there's anything specific that's going on in your field that you want me to point to. Bringing more light down through the crown, third eye, throat, heart. Again, it might just be the heart. No, it feels like the lungs. I'm feeling all of the lungs. Down through the diaphragm, the solar, the sacral, and the root. Let go of the root. Relax the root here. Relax into the body fully. Yeah. Severe cough. Okay, I'm feeling it. Okay, I'm feeling all of that. Yeah, the lungs. I'm feeling the cough. It kind of hurts. I can even feel the wheeze. Okay, let's open that up. This is, this, again, the lungs are always about what we're absorbing. The lungs are very porous. It just, we take in things into our lungs. And so, again, you might be feeling into the collective as you are personally allowing things to release through you, because we are the microcosm of the macrocosm. So, we're allowing that to come through and to be released. Allowing that to open up through your lungs. There's also some stuff about, past things in our lives that might just be coming up. They're saying it's not important to always understand exactly what it is that's coming up. Just allowing it to come up to be released. Opening into the lungs deeper. I am going to instantly just put some cooling energy in through the lungs. So bringing down cooling water down through the crown, third eye, throat, through the throat. Down into both sides of the lungs. Ooh. Just allowing that to release. Bringing in some... bringing in some cooling to release out what's coming out here. Ooh. It's also connection to the heart, yeah. So it does feel like something kind of from childhood is something that I'm feeling. And again, you might not know exactly what it is, but what I'm kind of feeling it to be is like literally just the old reality. The old reality itself of how we structured our lives as a child. Our expectations of reality are shifting inside of you. And so part of you it has to grieve. Part of you has to grieve. So I'm feeling that in the heart here, as well as the release of old societal standards in your lungs, because we absorb standards, we absorb society. Lungs absorb a lot. Ooh. So feel that coming up. Ooh. You could even just kind of physically rub on your lungs here, just giving love to them. So, there's just so much energy in there. I'm feeling it really strong. And I don't even think you're feeling it this strong. You might not be feeling it this strong. I think I'm just also very sensitive to it. You might. I don't know. I can't really say. I'm feeling it so much because it's going out through the arms too. Like this energy is like, whew. And it's like fully coming out. So I'm feeling it out at the top of the shoulders and out through the arms. I want you to move your arms, bring it down through your elbows. And then shake it out through your forearms and through your hands. So while you're doing this, just breathe deeply. Take a deep breath in. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna just massage the lung. Gonna kind of go into your rib cage, going underneath. I'm just gonna massage out the bottom of the lung. Because again, this is manifesting deeper than I think what you're even allowing it to, what you're perceiving it to be. We want to get to the root of this. You might feel in some ways out of breath. Keep breathing. Bring it to the surface. Oh. So if our body also isn't getting a lot of oxygen, it doesn't feel like it's not, but making sure that we're getting oxygen also can help reduce soreness in the body. Mainly though, make sure you're drinking lots of water. I'm hoping that you already are, but if you're not, this is a reminder to you. There we go. Out of that left side, just getting it a bit more flowing. So I'm coming into this rib, relaxing the lungs. So you might have a little bit more mucus coming out after this. Might not be as much of a dry cough. I don't know if that was how it was, but it's going to be a little bit mucus here. Give it space and time to come out. The mucus needs to come out. Coming out through the mouth. And then feeling that in the throat here. So the throat is getting an energetic upgrade. Good. Good. Feeling into the ribs. Good. So that'll just kind of help accumulate or help bring that energy up. I'm going to bring some more angels around. There's 6 angels here. They're all going to be coming in around your heart chakra, so working on the lungs, working on the heart, working on the rib cage, and making sure that the body is getting enough air through the diaphragm, and then also working on that lower throat, kind of coming into the throat chakra, even some of them working on the throat. So the middle torso is where a lot of the angels are going to be working today. So just be aware of that as that is happening here. I'm going to go in with the rest of your meridian points, bringing in more light, more clearing energy down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, down through all of your musculature. So bringing this light through your heart and spreading it through all of the veins, the arteries, the plasma body, the electron body, down through the solar, the sacral, and the root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, pouring this waterfall of healing light to relax any tension that is built up in your fascia. Let that start to disperse out as the light is coming in to alchemize the old tension, the old pain, the old trauma. Let it come out when the light is near. You're going to notice that coming out through your skin. I suggest you take a shower or a bath today with the intention to release off any of this old trauma and pain through your body. Using warm water is going to be very helpful. And then after, I really do suggest you do a self-anointing. So putting oil all over your body, over your third eye, over parts of your body that you want specifically to be anointed. That can be very helpful as you're holding reverence for your temple. So the more that you can hold reverence for your temple, the more that your temple wants to react positively towards your command. So then you can ask, release with ease. And allow your body now, when you say release with ease, to simply relax all of your muscles and to let old energy flow down with gravity, down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the lungs, the diaphragm, the solar, the sacral, the root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down into the earth, grounding in, visualizing those roots, extending out the bottom of your feet, connecting into the crystalline core, and releasing out all of the old wounding, all of the old energy, the trauma of the collective, releasing that out through the mycelium network. They're saying disconnect. Make sure you're disconnecting from others' trauma in this moment. that you're staying focused to who you are. There we go. And elongating the spine can actually be really helpful here as well. So in any way that you can feel a free flow of your spine. It's going to help kind of just keep moving that energy through your cerebral spinal fluid to help keep you in health and wellness. And again, I feel like that spiritual struggle might be your just need to, in some way, come back to clarity of self and disconnect from the collective in order to come back in. So staying, again, like I was saying, staying disconnected from the collective isn't always what we need to do. There's a time and space to be connected into the collective, connected into unity consciousness, but it's necessary to have self first. So they're wanting you, again, daily practices, daily rituals. Again, they're showing me the self-anointing. They're showing me finding space of silence, no distraction, to connect with all of you, to connect with all of who you are. Bringing more light through the crown as you release distraction here, as you release the overstimulation, as you let go. Let it go. You don't need to be thinking about anything really. You don't need to be thinking about anything other than being present, being here, feeling into your body. And as you feel this, you might feel some energy kind of releasing out the side. Let that go. They're saying building up your cathedral is important. Finding time to do that is important. Creating a routine of silence in your daily schedule. You are in control of time. When you are present with the moment, you are in control of time. So put into your schedule and put into the moments of simple stillness. Closing the eyes, turning off all sound, going into a space away from others, just for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, whatever it is for you. Because again, if we're receiving a lot of this information, if we're receiving all of this information, whether it's spiritual knowledge, whether it is collective trauma, whatever it is, information itself is going to come into your field, and you're going to it's going to weigh you down if you're not integrating it, if you're not finding moments of silence to digest it, to bring it through you. Digestion is important to receiving the nutrients of life. So give yourself moments of time during your day to digest all of the information that you're consuming. It will help your overall health. It will help your physical, your spiritual, and your mental well-being. Okay? I'm going to have Mother Sophia bringing her energy like this blanket of crystalline light all around your energy field here as you are still working with the angels here in the lungs and your physical body here. She's just wrapping you in this healing light for you to find peace within yourself. Bringing more light down through the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar, the sacral, the root, hips, thighs, knees, shins, calves, ankles, feet, down through the earth, grounding with your roots. Pushing into the crystalline core, wrapping your roots around the core and sending this beautiful love and these messages out into the collective. As we all heal together, as we all shift together. bringing this beautiful light back up through your roots, through your feet, ankles, shins, calves, knees, thighs, hips, root, sacral, solar, heart, throat, third eye, and crown, all the way up into the heavens, allowing this to be your truth if it feels right to you, and bring this energy all the way back down and around you, and so it is. Releasing out any last energy that doesn't serve you, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. Beautiful. Bringing unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing beautiful golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in. Your energy is yours. My energy is mine. And so it is. And so it is. There you are. Need a new word for beautiful. Brilliant. I like the word brilliant. You're so welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for receiving the love of the universe. Wow, some concepts. God is funny. It's so interesting. Interesting, not hard. It's interesting to teach the lessons and the mysteries of the universe when God works in paradox. Because it's hard, because one thing I'll say is like, right, okay, the concept that we've been working in is like disconnecting from the collective, coming into individuality. But then in that individuality, then we're coming into the collective again. It's in itself a paradox, but learning to understand the paradox beyond just the limitations of the words, because words can't do justice to some of this higher wisdom and higher knowledge, but acknowledging that things can be and, not just or but. Just something that came up as well. Anywho. I'm excited for the YouTube video coming out tomorrow. Make sure to check that out, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always, on Thursdays, and then on Saturday, on Valentine's Day, we're going to be posting that other video. So, on Friday, we have Saturn going into Aries, which is going to be fun. We'll see how... I wonder if that's why the energy has felt a little bit triggering. Because we're coming into Saturn going into Aries, and they kind of butt heads, and they can create a little bit more conflict. Maybe that's why the energy is coming up like this. That would make a lot of sense. Anyways, we'll see how it is on Friday. We'll see how that energy goes. But for the rest of the collective, thank you guys for being here so much. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the flowers. And this also, shout out to that, because also this might be a call to you guys to buy yourself roses or flowers today. Give yourself and to your ancestors offerings. This is something I've been working with my friend Vanessa. She does a lot of ceremonies, and she talks about offerings to our ancestors or offerings to our spirit guides, and like offering that through us, because we are connected to that. So like giving yourself the love, because you deserve to send that to your higher team as they receive that back and they send it to you. Abundance can be within self. I love your shop. Thank you. This was a fun little thrift find. I literally probably haven't worn this shirt in like 2 years. So shout out to the thrift store. All right, let's just release the collective energy. Releasing out the collective energy, releasing out the energy of others and coming back to self here. So letting it go, letting it flow, letting it go, letting it flow. And making sure that you're integrating and digesting this information that you received today and discarding of anything that doesn't serve you or doesn't connect with you. And if something did trigger you today, there's a reason for that. Sit with that. Bringing in unconditional love into every cell of your body, illuminating from the inside out, appreciating the love, the joy, the peace, the bliss, the honor of being alive here in this present moment. I see you, I love you, I honor you. Bringing golden light energy all around your aura, keeping you safe, sane, and protected. Bringing abundance all the way through you and into the collective consciousness field as we all shift together. Take a deep breath in, collective. Your energy is yours, and my energy is mine. And so it is. And I want to just say a quick shout out to all of you in here that are foundational pillars to this live stream, that come in here with such honor and reverence. And I think so many of you do, where you just hold this pillar of light that allows this space to be so sacred and safe and beautiful and brilliant and wonderful. So I appreciate you so much for the work that you're doing on your end as a viewer, but also as one, as the oneness of who we are. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I will see you guys back here on Friday. Be ready for that YouTube video tomorrow. Mwah. I love you guys so much. Bye.